G'day everybody, how's it going? I'm the Tmeister and welcome back to Arghamel. In this episode, guys, what I would love to accomplish is I want to build a oil drilling facility around this big patch of oil we have here and completely extract it from the ground. We may not be able to extract it in one episode because it still takes quite some time usually to extract a large amount of oil, but I'd like to at least begin to extract it and to transport it to what eventually will become a large oil storage facility in this corner of the map right over here. And I guess the main goal with that is we have some oil over here, we have a huge patch of oil over here and a smaller one here. So basically I want to build up a large reserve of oil which we can then use to either power the city or to export it and make some money. There's a million different things that we can do with the oil afterwards. And I just want to build up a large reserve to sort of protect the city from what may come its way. So to start off, what I'd like to do is I'm not gonna create any like oil processing areas over in this corner, so I'm gonna leave all of those around here. And to do that, I have to create a connection between the oil sands to our processing facilities on the other side of this highway. So I'm going to connect up this avenue on both ends. So to do that, I'm going to start by making sure that the avenue does not become elevated, and I'm going to raise this to 8 meters and then transform this into a bridge. Oh, I think 8 meters is a little too low for the vanilla game, but that's okay. I'll cheat a little bit and use the, whatever this mod is, the Fine Road tool. And that looks kind of low, actually. I think I'm gonna go 1 meter higher. Maybe not 1 meter, but just etch it a little bit higher. And then elevate this, bring it back down. And there you have it. And for now, I'm not gonna build a connection to the highway just yet because I don't want civilians to really use the highway that much. Or not the highway, but I don't want like a bunch of traffic to start piling up on this avenue until all of this has been siphoned up from the ground. Now, if we go a little bit further, what I want to do here is extend this avenue for a little ways. And then I want to might just create a second bridge over here. Oops. Let's bring this up to 9 meters. Just to be 100% sure that, it's enough clearance for all the trucks and things. Is 9 meters enough? Yep. So with road anarchy off, we're still able to go to 9 meters and go over the highway. There we go. Now we'll extend this all the way to our avenue. Nope, it's not a perfect 90 degrees, but it's good enough for me. And then for this, I'm gonna keep, just for efficiency's sake, I'm gonna keep this roundabout kind of layout going on. But actually, you know what I could do is remove all of these. Oh, what's this? No, that's still working. I'm gonna remove all of the oil pumps and oil drilling rigs. They're not serving any purpose at this point, and they're probably costing a little bit of money in maintenance. So I might as well remove this. All of this. Oh, and we have a couple of them between my industries. There we go. And does everybody still have power? Yep, we're good. And you know what? Actually, what I should do is place down some more storage units. There we go. Maybe a couple of large ones. Actually, let's can Can we fit a small one here now? No, we can't fit a small one, but that's okay. We can fit a couple more here. There. So, yeah. Okay, so now that we have a lot of storage for all the oil that we're going to extract from the ground, let's start to lay down some roads in the oil sands. And yeah, for here, I'm not going to go into like high precision or anything. I'm just going to basically plop a bunch of streets where the oil is. I mean, this is like really quickly done, guys. I'm not gonna like make sure this is good looking or anything. I just want to extract the oil from the ground and then get rid of all of this. So, oh, looks like I have to extend the oil zone, so it doesn't really need to be bigger than it has to be, as long as it covers all of the oil that's over here. There we go. And then let's start placing down a bunch of drilling rigs. Now, I'm not really sure if... What do these circles mean, guys? I'm assuming that the purple circle is like what the... is the range of oil that this drilling rig is going to extract from the ground. Oh, yeah, okay, well that's... Okay, well the yellow circle means any citizens living within this parameter is probably going to get sick from the noise. And I'm assuming the purple circle is like the range in which the oil will be siphoned out of the ground. So we can actually space these out quite a bit. I think maybe the reason why the oil in this section over here was siphoned so quickly out of the ground was because we had so many pumps running in such close proximity. It probably just sucked the oil right out of the ground in no time because of that. But I think what I'm going to do here, you know, at this point we're so rich, holy crap, that almost used like a quarter of my budget though. How much are these? 20,000 each? Okay, well, let's not go too crazy, but how much are these? 16,000, a little bit cheaper. And their range might be a little smaller, it looks. No, maybe the same size. Looks to be the same size. They might just collect oil a little slower than the oil drilling rigs. That's probably it. Because these ones do 8,000 units, and these ones do 9,600. So yeah, they do siphon a little bit less oil from the ground. But not by much. So let's plop down a good mixture of different kinds of pumps. I'm probably not going to bother placing down any small pumps. I mean, we've leveled up far enough that the smaller pumps are not necessary at this point. What was I saying a minute ago? I felt like I needed to say something, but I totally forgot what that was. No big deal. It probably wasn't important. Yeah, I think what I wanted to say is how I don't really care what this area looks like for now, because once the oil's been siphoned, then this area is probably going to become residential or commercial, or, you know, a mixture of the two. But yeah, looks like we need a connection here. I suppose plain old power lines should do the trick, or maybe a part just for fun. Create a buffer between the two, between the industries here. There. Look at that, guys. Here we go. We're in production. Now we're talking. So, I don't actually think these drilling rigs account for industrial jobs. So in order to bring up my residential demand, I might have to place down some more industrial. But it looks like, you know, I have so much residential zoning laid down that the residential demand doesn't get a chance to come up. Like, as soon as it blips up just a little bit, a house is being built and then it just drops right back down to zero. So I think we're covered for residential for now. I'm not going to worry about that too much. But holy crap, here we have a little bit of a mess going on in terms of traffic. You know what I might want to do? Let's maybe turn this into a one-way so we have 2 lanes going in one direction. Here, I'm just going to pause this real quick so I don't screw up the whole traffic pattern here. So yeah, let's have this a one-way going towards the storage facility. But then, in order to return back to the oil drilling rig field, let's have a one-way going this way here. There, so I built that there as a bypass so we don't really create a bottleneck in this main avenue here, because we don't want to affect the industries here too much. Oh crap, yeah, I gotta change the bridge now. And there you go. Now we have 2 lanes going in one direction. That's probably not going to help us at all because of the way the traffic behaves in City Skylines. But yeah, we have a little bit of... Oh, geez, no. Unacceptable. We have some queue cutters, of course. Oh my god. It looks like that probably wasn't worthwhile, but whatever. I'm sure it'll help a little bit at least. So yeah, guys, now we wait pretty much until this whole area is dried up. And we literally used a quarter of our budget there. Holy crap, oil is expensive. But it's all worth it because once it's processed and it's made into various products or exported, that's when you really reap in the rewards for oil. I mean, look at how much money we're making now. Almost 20,000 weekly income. I didn't really look at this statistic before we built this, but I'm assuming it was a little lower. But yeah, I mean, the ultimate goal I have that I want to achieve as quickly as possible is I want to reach 30,000 people rather, and that's because I've explained this in the last episode, but we have a little bit of a poop issue that, honestly, like some of you commented that this could have been resolved multiple ways. You know, I could have built a dam, or I could have done like a lot of things to prevent the poop from contaminating the beach, but whatever, it's not that much of a big deal. But what I want to do to fix that issue is at 30,000 people, we unlock an eco water treatment plant. And that's going to pollute the water far less, and I'm probably going to place it in a different location so whatever pollution it does produce won't make its way onto the previously pristine beaches. Oh, you know what? I never really checked again, guys, for the douche hotel. Is this a douche hotel? No, this is a Jubilee Resort. Garbage. It's not the same. Yeah, the douche hotel used to be right here, guys. I'll try eventually to get it back, but don't get your hopes up. You never know, guys. I never would have thought the douche hotel was going to go out of business. Jeez, I mean, this location looks like it's fallen on hard times. We have an abandoned arcade right next to the pier. Then we have an abandoned something else right here. What's this? Sally's Souvenirs isn't doing too good. But that's alright, guys, because once we have our oil all figured out and the city is just drowning in money, we'll be able to invest in some more luxurious beachfront properties and make this area look rich again. So at this point, I guess we just wait until we reach 30,000 people. We still have quite a ways to go, though. I don't want to make this video too boring for you guys. But how are these zones doing? It looks like we're pretty well filled in with residential lots. So what I might want to do here real quick is I'm going to slow down the simulation just so my game runs a little bit smoother. And I'm going to lay down some more streets here because I want to place down some more residential here. I'm setting myself up for such a crazy death wave at some point, guys. It's not even going to be funny. that's probably going to be a video in itself. I mean, once the death wave does hit, I'm probably going to have to spend like an hour real time just fixing all the issues that are going to come with that. But that's okay. That's a problem for another day, and we'll address that once we get there. Oh, you know what? We have treed roads now. That's right. Oh, now you're talking. Extra luxury. Now, because because of the expansion packs that come with City Skylines now, you have so many different trees and stuff you can place down. I'm not sure if these were with the Park Life DLC or where these trees came from, but I wish that you could at least change the trees that were along these roads here without using any mods. You know, because these trees they're nice, but they're not like mature and big trees like you would often find near city centers. You know what I mean? It's kind of a shame. It's something that could probably be easily implemented too. I'm not a coder, but it seems like the kind of thing that's not very difficult to do. But oh well, minor details. All right, so yeah, let's place down a ton of residential in this corner here. We're actually losing people now, so we're probably all built up as far as we can go for now. So more residential, more potential, guys. That's how it goes. There, so that should be good for now. And yeah, maybe next episode what I'd like to do, guys, is like modify this highway here. I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but I feel like the way it kind of swoops through these roads here is kind of unrealistic. I feel like with the city being in such a grid pattern near this area anyways, I feel like the highway should be kind of straight cut through the city, at least a little bit more than it is. Like right now, it's just kind of, it's almost like European looking. You know, it's like smooth curves all out through the city. Like it should be a little bit more winding through the streets, or it should be like a straight line through all of these neighborhoods. But we'll deal with that another day, guys. That's not really a priority. It's just kind of a little pet peeve that I have at this point. Oh, we can't have any wasted space, guys. Can't have any wasted space at all. This is prime real estate right here. This calls for some apartment buildings. There you go. Oh geez, yeah, here we go, death wave. Here we go. This is not gonna be pretty. Although this is not like too bad. This neighborhood isn't too big, might not be that much of an issue. Over here though, this whole thing's gonna be a different story. But let's check real quick if there's anything that we need to do for the death wave. So we could probably use another cemetery over here. Place one down there. And what about these crematoriums? Oh, we don't even have one yet in the whole city. We must have just unlocked this. Interesting. Well, I think at this point, a crematorium would be a very useful thing to have. So let's place one down here. Let's place another one over here next to our other cemetery. And let's maybe place a couple around the eventual downtown as well. Maybe one here and... right here. Because crematoriums, I think, are a little bit more effective than cemeteries at collecting dead people. Because, what do we have here? Do we even... Hold on, I think I have to click on the building itself. So, hearse is in use. We have 10 per cemetery. Oh, they're actually a little less effective. They only have 7 vehicles, hearses. But that's okay. I mean, with what we've added, we've almost doubled our capacity of hearses. So I think we should be able to deal with this minor death wave fairly effectively. See, look at that. Boom, done. And they're gonna go next door. Nope, never mind. What's the capacity of these anyway? 20%. Oh wow, so you can fit like 5 dead people in one hearse. Package deal. But wow, holy crap, guys, what's going on with the abandonment here? Building is abandoned because no one collected the dead people. Oh, okay, well, it looks like the death wave might be a little worse than I thought. How did Sally's Souvenirs? There were no customers. Okay, fair enough. That's a legit reason, I suppose. Oh, this building was rebuilt. What's this now? A Club de la Creme. Well, this is nice. Got your rooftop bar. This actually fits like really well in this corner of the map, right beside this diner here. I'm gonna keep that. As long as this building remains in business, we're good. But yeah, I suppose we'll just let the hearses do their jobs. And I have enough cemetery capacity at this point, so I don't think I have to worry. I mean, there's nobody stored here anyway. We're about half capacity at this one, so let's not worry too much about all that now. But what we should probably worry about for now is our commercial demand being pretty high, and I think that might be one of the reasons that our residential demand is stagnating a little bit. So let's deal with that. And eventually what I should maybe do, instead of just lining the main streets with commercial, I should be building like these large commercial centers. How about I build one right over here, perhaps? So maybe like this whole little square here can be filled in with commercial. Make this like a miniature shopping center with some more high-end real estate right behind it. But our industrial demand is still quite high. I say industrial demand, but we could easily just start plopping down some offices too. I mean, that helps equally as good for our industrial demand. But like I've said before, I don't want to place too much offices in one area because they'll eventually grow and become pretty tall skyscrapers, and I don't want an area that's not downtown to look like downtown. So I'm kind of just dotting them around the map and not going too crazy with that. So how's our oil production looking here? Is this drying up any? Oh my god. Holy crap, guys. I didn't realize that we were going to siphon all of this oil out of the map in one episode. Oh my god, there's nothing left. Holy crap, guys. Well, we're gonna have a ton of oil stored. Let's just quickly check though to make sure that we're not like overfilling our tanks. Oh geez, yeah, it looks like we're gonna need some more oil storage. And lots of it. So yeah, let's make sure we get a lot of that. Because the last thing we want is some unused oil going to waste. This looks super cool near the highway though. Like, it's like you're coming into town and, you know, you just see like these giant oil storage tanks all over the place. What a welcoming sign coming into Arghamel. It's the first thing you see coming into downtown is a bunch of oil tanks. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, it looks like I can't scoot this guy over. Just Kind of bugs me because I could have plopped down a road going this way. But what I can do instead is I can move this over to here. Maybe fill this lot in with just a small oil tank. And then have a road coming down right through the middle. And then we can plop down some other things if we so please. And you know what? I might want to place down some more processing buildings as well, because these are probably going to be reaching capacity, or maybe not. No, wait, what do I need? Okay, so I don't want to store too much oil either. Maybe we should store... Okay, I'm just going to run the simulation because I still want to reach... So, okay, yeah, so let's maybe store some additional products. This is not the best scenario. But yeah, I mean, so with all the oil that we're accumulating, we're either making petroleum or we're making plastics. And if we don't have anywhere to store the plastics or to process them further into other products, what is our oil worth? So what we should be doing is placing down some more conventional storage. And then going, let's have some plastics in this one. So at least our oil is being produced into goods, which in the future can be processed further to make some more goods once we have an actual oil refinery in town. We don't at the moment. Do we even have it unlocked? Oh, yes, we do. Petroleum refinery. But I think I'm gonna wait for that. I don't want to place down an oil refinery kind of in the middle of the city here. I'd rather place it over in this corner of the map because this is gonna be like our super industrial area, and I want to make like a huge oil refinery next to the port. And I don't think we can place down multiple refineries, if I'm mistaken. I think the limit is 1. So yeah, I mean we're kind of limited to that. I guess it would be cool to have 2, like one of them near this Cloverleaf interchange. But anyways, for now, let's just place down some storage, make sure we have enough room for all of the oil that's going to be coming our way. Let's place down another ginormous storage facility here. But in this one, let's fill it up with maybe petroleum, I suppose. So let's fill that one in with petroleum. Oh geez, that was probably not the best place to put it though, along a one-way. Where shall we place this building? Maybe I can move the police station over. Let's move it down the street. Let's move our firehouse as well. And our incinerator, or one of them at least. And then have this street connect to this one. And then we'll delete this street. And then I think we'll be able to fit our large storage facility right over here. Oh, it looks like I didn't... Oh, yeah, I had to destroy that road. Okay. Boom, there we go. That actually looks really awesome there, guys. That's so cool. And then let's place down some smaller storage facilities as well. We can't forget those. Oh, that's kind of weird. But just like the other one, let's fill this one up with plastics. And then fill this one in with plastics as well. Or actually, maybe I should just fill in this one with like oil products, just in a general sense. Maybe this one too. There, and then they can fill it up with whatever they need, so it can act as a kind of buffer. Maybe we'll need some extra oil at some point, or maybe some extra petroleum. So there you have it. So we're just at the half an hour mark, guys. I think this episode's gone on long enough, and at this point, I mean, it's not long before all of this oil is going to be completely dried up anyways. I mean, there's nothing left, so I'm really surprised, honestly. But yeah, at this point, I'm going to end the episode. But we pretty much have our oil production in check. We have all the storage that's required. Holy crap, these storage units are emptying quick. But that's okay. I guess once our big storage units are filled with either petroleum or plastics, then they can't really be processed into anything else, so the oil tanks will begin to fill back up. So yeah, anyways guys, I'm gonna wrap it up right about now, and next episode we'll move on to something else. Not sure what that is just yet. Probably getting rid of all this and then moving on to some more residential to reach 30,000 people. Not much of a big population jump left to go, so I'm thinking that we'll be able to reach that by next episode. Oh crap, yeah, we gotta get some water to these folks. Sorry about that. There you go. Perfect. And just this little block here before I forget. So yeah guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And be sure to check out my Patreon as well if you would like to support the channel even further. So until the next episode guys, please take care.